In solo leveling, Jinwoo coldly muttered, "Arise!" Suddenly, the shadow giant's arms surged into the sky, grabbing the dragons above. However, a nearby dragon unleashed its breath, releasing a powerful blast that quickly incinerated the shadow giant. The dragon roared in defiance, questioning Jinwoo's audacity to oppose the great Dragon King with mere puppets made of mana, declaring that as a servant of the Dragon King, he would destroy him. However, Jinwoo was already behind him, riding his mount, mocking the dragon, and without pause, leapt off, his abs visible as he sliced through the dragon's neck with ease, silencing its defiance. Sensing his army being annihilated, Antares noted that the Shadow Monarch was growing stronger. He declared that they would attack him, commanding the Monarch of Transfiguration to stay and wait for the Shadow Army's ambush, which he acknowledged. Antares then muttered that he wouldn't let Jinwoo go as he summoned countless red gates into the sky. Meanwhile, in the U.S., soldiers relentlessly fired at the demonic creatures, urging each other to shoot without worrying about conserving ammo, aiming to at least slow them by targeting their legs or arms while waiting for the hunter's backup. A grasshopper crushed a soldier's head as it munched down, while a muscular ogre lunged toward them. Suddenly, an arm surged forth, striking the ogre in the face and sending it flying back through the other demonic creatures. Thomas Andre grinned and said that he had seen all of them in dungeons before. As the soldiers cheered for the Scavenger Guild and his arrival, he clenched his fist and added that there were a lot of them, but they weren't all that tough. He then glanced over at the figure who remarked that Thomas Andre was the human from last time, a weak vessel who had nearly died at the hands of the beast Monarch. Introducing himself as the king of the monstrous humanoids, the Monarch of Iron Body, he tells Thomas that he surely must realize that the Monarch could take his life in a blink of an eye, questioning whether Thomas still planned on getting in his way. Facing the Monarch, Thomas gave him an attitude, remarking that he was not very fond of confusing things as his shadows spread across the battlefield. As Bellion slowly materialized, he remarked that it had been a while, Monarch of Steel Body, and then the Shadow Army emerged, making Tarnak wonder why the Shadow Army was there, noting that they must have been hiding within that human's shadow while concealing their presence.